You know how we're on the 1660?
Mm-hmm.
We're not in the 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
They've already went. They've already went into 3000s, and they're on 4000s right now.
Okay, see if I care.
So that means there's going to be there's going to be a graphics card. There's going to be a graphics card for Nvidia that's in the 5K, the 5K series. It's going to be better. It's going to be better than everything we have.
Oh, how much is that one? Probably like a band or two.
Um. So let's get this straight. Let's get this straight. Let's get this straight. Let's get this straight.
Okay.
Okay.
Are on the fuck your own.
Let me find this. Let me find this right quick. Let's find this right quick.
And then I told her, get out of my room. And she said, this is my house, young lady, and... Oh, hang on, Shadow. I'll finish this later.
So so our highest, I believe
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
our highest our highest tier
How do you
graphics
spell
card.
dungeons?
Hmm?
Dungeons.
30 seconds until
Okay,
minions
cool.
spawn.
I believe our highest tier graphics card is a 4090. A 4090 has 24 gigs of VRAM. So this thing is
Yeah,
a
I
fucking
wore
tank.
this yesterday. What about it? Just give up.
Minions have
I
spawned.
This
did.
this thing runs incredibly fast. This thing runs incredibly fast, but the price is unholy. Since if you have a 4090 in your PC for a graphics card, you can run any game on Ultra and stream it
Don't understand me.
without a problem. Unless they design bad, and you just lose FPS, but you just lose FPS out of nowhere. But that's a common thing. But for a 4090, for but for a 4090 is literally the cost of your whole PC, your whole PC setup.
How much is it?
Around 2000.
What kind of game would you have to be playing in order to warrant a purchase that like that?
Well, well, as well, as you can see here, as we progress in technology, we went from the following years back, where
Whatever.
our graphics card had like one to 2 gigabytes of VRAM. as as we went up to like the 1660 line, and we're like 3 4. As
Damn,
if when
walking
it got to the 2000, when it got to
sucks.
like the 2000 line, we got to 8. We got to 8, and we ventured off to 12. The more gigabytes you have
Seriously?
on your graphics card, the more this thing can actually hold up hold
First
up to your
blood.
your game's abuses, and it'll be more. everything will be more graphically pleasing because every game these days are advancing. It's not going to be like it's not going to be like it's just League. It's not going to be like it's
I
just
feel
League
like
and the graphics
someone's
change
having
every
a
century or decade to a point where it's not really anything amazing happening. But a lot of games they're releasing a lot of games they're releasing nowadays are graphically they're very consuming of your the gigabyte. They're very consuming of the gigabytes on your graphics card, and it eats up RAM like no tomorrow. So so as as
nope.
as games evolve, so does the software.
Shadow, can I
But
get like
but
5 minutes
as
alone?
as they keep making more and more as they keep making more and more graphics cards, that means what they have must become cheaper. And if what they have doesn't become cheaper, that means it's still in high demand.
Yep, the glass is half
It's
empty.
still in high demand, or it's not performing well, or for for what they had back then, it's not performing well to keep for us to keep up with what they currently have.
I'm
Like
coming.
if I want, like let's say I'm playing Fortnite. If I wanted to play Fortnite in
An
its epic
ally
quality,
has been
my
slain.
PC cannot take it. My PC, if I try to run Fortnite in its epic quality, I would have less than 30 FPS
Every silver lining
because
has
my
a dark
graphics card
cloud.
cannot handle it in any way, shape, or form. But if I upgrade it to a 4090, my my graphics card can actually tank
Think
that,
about
and
it.
I would actually have enough frames
So
to play it and
we hanging later?
experience the full extent of the beautiful graphics the game has to
Maybe
offer.
not.
Even if you don't find yourself playing playing much games, a lot of the games we've seen uh, or that are coming out have higher settings for we could play the game on ultra high graphics and experience the game the way it's supposed to be experienced, like a fucking cinema. But since we don't have the type of money to pump down into the computer, we have to settle for this type of graphics card and lower the and probably drastically lower the graphics. So
Here.
we can still enjoy the game for what it is.
Hmm. I see. So if I wanted to upgrade to, let's say, the two-band graphics card, right?
Yeah.
I would also have to upgrade my RAM and my
You're
CPU.
yeah, probably because it's multiple things. You're trying you want your
Only in this
system to be able
facility.
to keep up to actually keep up with it. Because if you install a expensive graphics card, if you install a expensive graphics card, but your CPU cannot handle and your CPU cannot handle that, all you're gonna do is you're gonna have it on there, but it's going to
Seriously?
for the most part lag a storm. because your PC can't, your PC wouldn't be able to actually handle it.
Well, look at you.
You know, it's 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 kind of one of the things I had to learn because for the most part I don't fully know if my CPU can, I don't know if my
Let's do it
CPU
all
can handle
again.
a
An
4090.
ally has
It
been slain.
Hello?
huh?
Oh, I thought you fucking PC'd.
Guess I'll mope over here. Don't even think about it.
But what CPU do you have?
Nope. Bring it down a notch.
I don't know.
I am so old.
You could you could literally just literally just type my PC and see what processor you have.
Oh, I have an Intel i7 something. I was
Maybe
just looking at my system information. I have an 11th gen Intel Core i7 11700. 8 core
Okay, Shadow.
something.
Wake me when we hit something.
16 legit.
hmm,
An
i7
ally has
i7.
been slain.
i7 is about-
Ugh.
11th gen.
Look at that tree. So stupid. Finally. Part where I get to lead.
I think I believe you can get a 47. I believe you can get a 4070.
I could start a club for people who... but no one would show up.
So I can upgrade my CPU or my graphics.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe.
Hey.
I believe you can get. I
How much
believe you
should
can
I
get
get upgrading my graphics card?
a.
Better game quality? Do I get like better frames? Do I
Oh,
get better?
you're gonna have a shit ton of better frame.
I get better frames. Do I get better ping? No.
That's internet.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes
That's
I
it.
like to
It's more like
An
just it's
ally has been slain.
it's more like just better. It's more like just better frames. You're probably still gonna bottleneck your PC though. You're probably
Bottleneck
still
is
gonna
not a bad
bottleneck your
word.
P. You're probably still gonna bottleneck your PC for like graphically demanding games, but it probably won't be too bad.
So I'm hearing if I want a better processor, or if I want, yeah, if I want a better processor, I'm gonna need to.
That's scary.
If I
That's
want a
scary
better
though.
graphics card, I'm gonna need a better processor. And if I want a better processor, I have to get better RAM. So why not just buy a
Actually,
better pre-built?
no, I don't think. I don't. The RAM is not a crazy issue, but if you're doing if let's say you're doing let's say you're doing all this shit while you're streaming, it'll be better to at least double your RAM,
Ugh, stop copying me, Shadow.
right? Right, Jojo? You hear me?
I hear you. I just feel like why not? Why would I need to buy a better pre-built? That has everything already like upgraded. You catch me boss side though.
Because here's the thing: because not everybody wants to spend like no, not everyone wants get robbed by
Oh, leave me
the market for a
alone. I'm
pre-built.
sleeping.
That's all, really. Because sometimes it may be better. Sometimes it may be better. It may be better to be able
Only in
to.
some cases though, right?
Sometimes if you can find like sometimes if you can find your own like graphics card while you're out there, and it is exactly what you need. It is exactly what you need. You could just spend. You could spend this money. You could spend this money. Your RAM will probably cost you like
Why
60.
do I even wake up anymore?
It's basically like it's basically like future proofing your PC. So okay. Oh, my graphics card is finally my graphics card is finally not as good as everything else. Do I need to upgrade my do I actually need to upgrade my PC? Do I actually need a whole do I need a whole new PC, or can I just replace this part and I'm just good? Because because if if I have this if I have this very well functioning if I have this very
Hey,
well functioning processor and it's nothing been wrong with it, all I need to do is have someone every like few years apply thermal paste to my processor
Okay, I'm awake.
and put it back on.
Stop already.
Well, it you're 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 fine. You're fine, and all you have to do is like upgrade like one part, and just call it a day. It'll probably just cost. Based on the market, it'll probably just cost you. It'll probably just cost you like it can cost you anywhere from like 200 to 500 for just that one part upgrade that'll be with you for years.
Ugh, sunlight.
And RAM is fairly cheap. So most times the processor is also cheap as well. The graphics card is the main is actually the main part that scares people.
graphics card.
It's more
And
like
then you
faster.
need better RAM to run a better CPU. Then I feel like, you know, why not just get a fully better pre-built PC with everything upgraded?
It's because it's only, I say this only because this will if you go for a whole built PC,
Wasn't as cool as I
you going
thought
for
it'd
a
be.
whole built PC. It could sometimes it could based on the graphics card that's in that fully built PC, you'll be running above 2K.
Yeah, but won't you just be running above 2K anyways, trying to upgrade the different parts?
Ba- based on
On
based
top of
on the
the possible
based
fact
on the
that you
individual
might
part,
like
based on the
fuck up and
individual
rewrite the
parts.
build.
Let's say you got the graphics card individually. This will be
This is gonna take
and let's
forever.
say you got the graphics card individually, and it's not a complete it's not a complete high demand graphics card, right? So let's say it's been out for a few years. So the pricing for it would likely be between 200 and 500 if you want if you wanted to. So let's say we're going on a good number here. We're going off on a good number. We're gonna say like 300. We're gonna say like 330 ish. You're gonna pay like $60 to upgrade. You're gonna pay like $60 to upgrade your RAM and for your CPU. If you need to replace it, and I'm saying absolutely need to replace it, it it can it can be between a hundred or so dollars.
An enemy is unstoppable.
Oh, CPUs are cheap.
It can it
CPUs
depends
are
on
affordable.
it, yeah, they're actually affordable, but
Can't fight
it depends on
this.
what you're getting. Because the CPU, it depend
An
if it's a
enemy is
high
dominating.
power CPU,
Please,
well,
put me back in my
high
misery.
tier, like the likely thing is it can go that can go from that can go from 200 to like $400
Your
at
turret
worst,
has been destroyed.
which is only again dependent on the market.
Shadow, I think I'm gonna start calling you Scar. It is not a
So if I wanted
stupid
to upgrade
name.
my CPU
Shadow
right
is a
now, I
stupid name.
could, and I won't have to upgrade any other parts.
The CPU will help you process stuff faster, but
And this one.
I'll just have to see what your feeling is well
You have slain an enemy.
what it needs, and we'll see what you
These fucking Titans.
An enemy is legendary.
Bro, I was literally half health. The bitch one shot me.
An enemy has been slain.
how much is the 47? How much is the 4070? 4070.
They wanted to
Like
argue so
550.
much.
This would be
They wanted
500,
to argue so much.
500, 600. How much is the
The moment
4060?
they started
300
arguing
$300.
is when they started playing where C.
Has slain an enemy. An ally has been slain.
This is as far as my eyes can roll. Darkness, take me. Seriously, burning up out here.
Oh man.
I am not cute. I am dark and forceful.
Oh. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. I was wrong about this.
It just kind of validates my point. You know what I'm saying?
I thought
If you're
Jace was
willing
going
to
crazy.
sit-
He wasn't.
In chat to argue, you should be willing to figure out what the fuck else you could do this game.
I really thought Jace was going crazy, but he wasn't going crazy.
Quality alone time.
What do you mean he wasn't going crazy?
Enemy has been slain. Enemy rampage. Shut down.
Jace killed Victor, who quite literally was like peacefully keeping people.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Ugh.
Jace
Place
had
is
a
way
flashback,
too many colors.
had a flash into Victor's future.
Okay. You know, the people, there's a saying, if you know the future, you solidify the future. Like, if you know the future, you will be what makes that future happen.
I wouldn't say I ran away from home. More like trust.
Essentially,
Your team has destroyed a turret.
essentially, Jay saw all the cities, all the citizens of all the citizens of Victor's Utopia as weird void abominations.
Ugh, more of the same.
So, in this case, if he's from the future, he's probably seen where Victor probably turned everybody into basically void zombies.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, Shadow. Let me hit something.
That's why he was determined to kill.
So that's why he had to kill
An enemy
Victor.
has been slain.
To stop him, probably.
But him killing Victor is what solidifies Victor turning evil. And turning
Probably.
people
An
into
enemy
void
has
zombies.
been slain.
What he saw in the future is what caused him to create that future, to see it again. Like,
Probably. I don't know. Probably not. Could be right. Could be wrong.
I think I'm right.
Because the current Victor we have is different. From that Victor.
This video for a
Because our Victor is worried about glorious evolution. and the arcane, and again, and again, Jojo, do you know what shimmer is?
Yeah.
I could start a club for people who hate people. No one would show
It's a
up.
drug.
It wasn't just. It
It's a
wasn't.
drug.
It wasn't just created.
It's a drug.
It wasn't just. It wasn't just created by one man.
Yeah, it's a drug.
So, where did they find it? Where did they find it?
The same way they found heroin.
No, they didn't. They didn't create it. Where did? Well, they didn't. They didn't create. Well, my boy didn't create it. He basically found it. He basically found it. So this is this. So Shimmer is clearly found somewhere in Zod.
Enemy double
Where
kill.
would it be?
Double kill.
Where would it be, JoJo?
Huh? Oh,
Where,
in the void.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your turret has been destroyed.
okay. It's in the void. And where's the void?
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
In the void.
I get to do it all
Where's
again.
the void? Answer the question.
Hey.
The void is in the void. Yes, sir.
Come on. You can do it. You're a smart cookie.
Enemy has
Yes.
been slain.
You're a smart cookie. Where is the void?
The void.
If it's found in Zon, where's the void?
There.
See, the void is the void.
Come on.
Is the
If
void
it's found in if
Future
it's
Zon?
found in Zon,
future Zon? Underneath Zon.
yes. Correct.
Yeah, I do
There
that all
is
the time.
there is void underneath
None
Zon.
of these, and I won't grow out of it.
But I thought the void was the void.
The void
There's a
is
portal
found
to
in-
the void underneath Zon.
yes.
A piece of the void is underneath Zon.
Yes. And so, if the void is underneath Zon, what is infected? So that means is infecting the plant.
Oh, where are we going? You know what? It doesn't
And
matter.
so if you subtract a little dosage of void from the plants, what you got in your hand? You have shimmer.
You know what,
Enemy
Shadow?
rampage.
Sometimes
And
I
so
almost don't hate
But
you.
they haven't discovered that the void's underneath Zon yet.
they haven't, but this is what they've been using. Now,
But isn't the void only... Oh,
the void corrupts all. The void corrupts all.
so... Why couldn't I flash? You can flash out of Camille R,
Unstoppable.
right?
I believe not.
Okay. That's probably why I couldn't flash. I tried to flash over Pit, but I could not flash.
Shut
So so
Oh,
if the
we
void
live
if the void
long.
can
I'm
corrupt everything,
sleepy.
right? What was Aatrox before? What was Aatrox before anything?
Human?
Aatrox. Aatrox was the same thing. Well, I guess Leona was, right?
What? Leona's not human?
Uh, Celestial.
Leona's celestial?
This is gonna take
Leona
forever.
does incest?
Why is everything so far?
Or as we say, an aspect. Or we say an aspect. One of that.
Leona and Diana are like
An ally has been slain.
Apparently, yeah, they was in League lore until they made them lesbians.
I just wanna know.
An
I just
enemy
wanna know.
has been slain.
I just wanna know. Is it my frames? Is it my ping? Because on my screen, the auto attack hasn't hit me
Your
yet.
turret has been
Auto
destroyed.
attack has not hit me yet.
Your
And if
inhibitor
I
is respawning
smash
soon. Your turret has
Zonia's,
been
I
destroyed.
should be able to use Zonia's prior
Aced.
to that bullet hitting me.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I don't even know anymore.
Defeat.
That's how I
I
feel.
don't even,
I cry. I cry every day, man.
so as I was saying, if the void can corrupt everything, what does it do to the aspects?
The Hootie Buddies?
So if
Oh, Singed is good people?
so if if the void corrupts everything, what can it do to the aspects, which are like the people in Targon?
Damn.
The people, so you know the people of Targon.